good people? Benjamin Bannekar, what's up? Back for one more of the day. Third game of the day. They gonna win the first one. Got washed in the second one. Versus LSU at home. I think 25-3. Looked like Cutter just won 35-27 at Michigan State this week, but just kind of recapping. LSU at home, 25-3. Offense didn't do nothing. I don't even remember getting 12 first downs. I think that's a lie. I had so many 3 and outs in a row, probably like 5 to start the game. Atwell got benched for a series. Then he got hurt, bruised hand, so he'll be rocking the glove on his right hand this game, just to kind of help with the immersion. But yeah, it was nothing going on. Duke Watson ain't do nothing. Darrell Robinson ain't do nothing. No explosive offensive plays once again from the wide receiving core. So it just was nothing going on. Look at all these drops. One drop, 2 drop, 1 drop. It was nothing going on. So but yeah, as we load back in, we are about to take on the Ole Miss Rebels at Ole Miss. Let's go ahead and try and end the night on a good note. Adjust our uniforms. We want the Navy socks. What they gonna wear? No, I ain't trying to see them. I want to see them. See what they got. Bluetooth. Okay, let's go here. Let's go with this. All right, let's load in. See where we end up. Didn't EA just push out an update to fix the rain? This is my second rain game in a row. I thought rain games wasn't supposed to happen that frequently in Dynasty. I thought that's what EA told us. Rain again.
Teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers,
look, we get the kickoff this time. That's lovely. Say it again. I like getting the ball first because I want to score first.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rebels offense will get the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big
I have to hit Y 13 times.
Give to the back.
Put that down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield.
Number
He
90.
is not going to get there. Stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. You'll get some water inside.
So Auburn's offense will try to get something going.
393 yards. So that lets you know how little I run the football. You see Atwell with the glove on his right hand. I said it just helps with the storytelling and the immersion.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement, and then attack and find a little crease for you.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass.
There we go. Let's go, Nas.
On the out route.
Let's go, Nas.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, good drop. He's about to lose yards. Nice.
Not many receivers like to get in. Just, okay, they're prima donna. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Brought down just
I like how
outside the
this
red
is
zone. He
feeling.
moves the chains to 22. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by this defense, striking it out towards this when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to
3
put guys up
touchdowns,
front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
I'll take
They
it.
would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Wow. Should have been sacked, get a 1st down.
Just like that, chewing up yards, so much speed, so hard to stop.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fine play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a 3-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise, and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Got him.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, working for Naylor. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
Why you ain't block him?
Out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
And listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You
call.
So they gotta believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll get rid of it.
Yeah.
Where did he find a hole in the defense? He's got enough for the first down.
Jason Times.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Love how the throwing animations look this year. They definitely took my cap to EA on that. I know it's going to be looking crazy on Madden as well, but yeah, since I like college better than Madden, really. I'm loving it.
Immediately give him 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Whoa, you missed him.
Too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, the defense watched film last week. I saw this
Read it correctly. Blew the
That's
throw.
the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game. And so far, they've taken him away.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
I think we got to go for
To
that.
be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Good D. Good D.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Get him.
Breaking down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Don't worry about it.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or tennis. Great job making something out of it.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on
Better
the
than
stats.
negative 16 rushing yards like I ever last man.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to pass. It's complete with conviction on the crosser. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Damn.
Man, offenses are hitting.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. side on 2nd and 8. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled with SEC play. And now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, a lot of times it requires shifting the goals, and this is not how you want it to start, but how can we win this week and take advantage of every opportunity we get, Jesse? So it hasn't been ideal, but there's still some talent, and you can still salvage some wins on the schedule.
Yeah, it's all about finishing the season strong, right? I think this team believes that in this last week, they were able to sort of reset their focus on doing exactly that. They believe they have the horses in the locker room to win games like this. This could be the momentum shift they need.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Yeah.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
So here comes the Auburn offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time, so let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davidson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Give to the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball.
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Off play action. Nice little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down for Auburn.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback.
Still here, just kind of locked in to the game.
It makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got it. First.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play, probably want to get 4 yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Back adjusting the pattern. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice job
What's wrong, too?
playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here.
1st down.
Brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game's 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. I mean, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of. Early this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Leads it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get it down.
It's got to feel good when it's an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around and hand it off and push up front and go get a positive yardage.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up on 1st down.
Bro, if you could put the ball on somebody.
Settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speeds.
You could just put the ball on somebody.
Auburn doing business in the red zone. Quick release by the QB. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Losing time. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
You got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field
Airmailing.
range. What do you do here?
What you mean? What do you do? Go for it. Shit.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. The play action fake. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Auburn!
Jason Times.
Himself, and they put points on the board. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the
Side
right,
on it,
consistently.
drop the
He
angle.
does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Big play there. You needed that. Yeah, just like watching this side, his arm angle drop to side on. 9 out of 18. That's horrible, though.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, one pothole after another. They're trailing by 14 to Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Dropping back, it's flushed out of the pocket. Guys, just what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
No doubt about it, there were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year. Things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today.
Good play.
Find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Under fire. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
I'm not sure how you got away from that.
Didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Fires to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watson. He's brought down quickly. Minimum gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes
There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, get down.
the freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Okay.
Caught over the middle. It's Turner. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Back to pass on 2nd down.
Whoa.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like
Gotta
that.
hang on to the
He
ball.
just got too excited.
Big play opportunity.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh, if you could just put it on somebody.
They get him down at the 36. It will be 1st down.
If you could just put a pass on somebody.
To the air on 1st down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket.
If you could just put a pass on somebody. Jason Times.
22, good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make
Thought I had a shot there.
the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for goal lines. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Good grab. If they just put it on somebody, I'll say it again. This dude is not accurate at all.
They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have the answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still looking on the move. Nobody open. He just throws it away and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there to throw it away. Let the play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Trying to ball his way in. Quick timeout call on the offense after the play.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area?
Touchdown
A
myself.
big 3rd down coming in. Hotty toddy. Gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Touch pass on the run.
If you would have got the block,
Just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
And it's like the defense knew on 3rd and goal. They're not attacking the middle. They're going to go to the outside. They run the touch pass, and they fly after it. What's it going to do, offense?
get the ball started. Still doubling up, but that probably could have put him away. He scored here and then came out
And he's made one already, and this one ought to be
and
kicked
scored
21 yards out.
to start the half.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's going to wrap up the 1st half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys.
Jason
A memorable
Times.
first half of football so far today in Oxford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
And the Rebels will kick it away first and will start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground.
Let me go get some water. BRB. And I'm back.
lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's stuck by that big defensive tackle up front.
The defense was trailing going into halftime. I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Turner.
Don't know why you sat down on that, Sam.
This offense coming into this game, they wanted to try to attack the field on the field in the passing game. They were able to execute the in-route game.
On third down, he drops the throw.
First down, all right.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
Let's go.
First down and more. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass.
There he goes. Really good job by
There go that speed burst that was time. I swear.
first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard.
Trying to keep it like that out of my favor. It's a new down going to happen. I'm about to take this foul.
Now, put over play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run.
Yeah, it seemed like all the things that EA said they could, maybe they ain't cured on my game yet. Because that super speed burst is happening.
Has to have command in those situations. You
The
cannot
rain
afford
every
to
damn
let
game
that
is
get in your
happening.
own territory.
Whoa.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there versus second
That
down.
throw was dangerous.
Couldn't make the connection last time. See if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Running the green. And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run the ball.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it done.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out
Stayed on the tight end too long. And when I tried to come off to the Texas route, it's too late.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, taking it 5 times. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back needs to get it.
Off the edge.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Rebels will hustle from the line.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
All down, they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Moving fire. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is meticulous. officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
I don't know what the penalty
They're
got me.
dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake.
Got
And
him.
they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after the first sack. 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose.
There we
He
go.
lets it go. Intercept. Down after a solid return.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. You got field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Great job on the defense, setting them up with an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
Thought I was finna hit pay dirt.
You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
On the ready.
As a defense, you can have the right guy in the right spot. That gets you to off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys.
And he'll be stopped for the game, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And you gotta get blocked in the red zone. A lot of these quarterbacks will tell you give up yards. They're trying to get a coverage. Go on. This defense will hold their neck up in the big sky.
Gonna swing it on second.
Touchdown.
Grab the
Sam Turner.
6 on the board.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, where he's going to be and be accurate in football, that's what makes the nice touchdowns.
The chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical on this one today. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one. It feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has been on the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week.
About that, I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Back to throw, it's Knight. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down. And the Rebels head quickly to the line.
Last possession, tried to force it in there, drew the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got big third down conversion by this offense.
He'll keep it himself. And the
Late
defense
comment.
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already really down
those things. Oh, we got a different touchdown celebration. Finally.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half.
Guess I'm not that chatty tonight. Just kind of quietly playing the game. It is 2:22 a.m. though.
Now here comes that offense onto the field again. And after that last score, this is a game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on down in 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion.
Let's see what I got.
Go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout.
Ah, you gotta hang on. It's way too many drops.
Physical pass defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught without the defender dislodging the football from its intended target. Nice job.
Red Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick
Threw it up the field,
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
playing into his inaccuracy.
Receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Looking for a blocks.
Ah, missed it.
Much he could do there. Doesn't pick up 2.
Missed it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously, you give up some plays in the passing game. You get stopped the run first.
They'll send it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. In the backfield, gets Watson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to get the ball and run it back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense. I know it's tough to get those guys on the ground who are so used to being patting the football as running backs and making plays and new dynamics. So usually one guy not going to get on the ground. We want many guys swarming the football. We see that on the ground.
On 3rd down, going up top. In the middle.
It's Texas route.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark him at the 49.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession. Badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Wrong way, quarterback keeps it.
Yeah.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Let's go.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down.
The best offense has looked all year.
That's a big key for this offense. You've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He leaves it with his back. Out of space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You get them the first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no
Take this to the
hesitation.
force, shorten the game. But I hit the wrong button. I'm gonna just take the points.
Right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
Another one through it. How about this kicker? Good way to start off your season. What do you have on the spot? Sometimes you don't know. They make those kicks. Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken. Ready to send the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. The drive starts from their own 25 yards. Back it's night.
Good job.
Complete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is playing close to the best, being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go 1,000 yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
Malika, man.
Trying to get to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job. Getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
The Rebels send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this. Not able to pop the big return, and they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So here comes the Auburn offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going
Being too aggressive. Wanted to take a shot at one there, so I tried to hit the Texas.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense, and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
For the offense here, they're trying to ice this game by running the football and beating the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. I'm interested to see what the offense does on this next one.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to fire. Pressure. On the run deep down.
Got him.
In the ball game, keep trusting, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
That's a terrible pass.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown Tigers! And the pummeling has started. With that last score,
Good bounce back game.
here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. The blocker, the offensive line will take you to Hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time we see this, find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 18 to Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten. The constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure coming. Gonna try to get it himself.
Reality of college football. Like, just pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the ground with the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game. And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing.
now they're letting different guys get involved too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And that guy absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive at second and 12. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
That's down.
Good surge for this offense. They move the
Might have been
chains, and
my
he's got it up to 34.
second 100-yard
And
rushing.
that's another productive one. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away. Get it done.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Keeps it on the draw.
That's the down. Oh, and then he gets hurt.
Picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. Auburn going to work with another first down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Corral left brought down by the defense. Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with 2 yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football. And that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to lead the clock, stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us. And they're looking pretty impressive right now.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
I'm chirping.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage. Down there. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stings, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next. Maybe something right here I can do positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Escapes the sack. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in, it's over. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans will argue too at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. With this position they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans to the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the and the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the plan, they'd be ready to attack and limit something. Done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure something out, because this wasn't a great day.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. And I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they thought they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought that our opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse